Excellency FAURE GNASSINGBE, you have subjected the voice of the masses in Togo. The people are scared to talk because their right to democracy is robbed by your family. 58 years of office for one family is enough. I call this black colonization. I call this dynasty. I call this autocracy. Mr. President FAURE GNASSINGBE, this is kleptocracy and not democracy. The people of Togo deserve much better than what they have today under your oppressive family. And this will definitely come to an end. It may take a while, but it will happen soon.
This is the Togolese president FAURE GNASSINGBE. He's been in power for 20 good years. Some African leaders, when they taste power, they use it for anything they like. And now when it's time to leave, they don't want to leave. He's got the whole world confused. Like, what system are you running in Togo? Is it a monarchy? Is it a military regime? Or is it a democratic state? Because you can't have one leg here and the other leg there. His father ruled Togo for 38 years and passed the baton to him. And now he keeps changing the constitution to keep himself in power and to keep ruling Togo like Togo was a family property.
Togo has passed a constitutional change that would see the country's president elected by members of parliament and not the common citizens as it was the case before. The new method of electing a president is called a parliamentary system, which is replacing the presidential system. The constitutional change passed by Togolese MPs on March 25th will see the president get elected by the lawmakers for a single 6-year term, and the MPs won't debate the presidential choice. The new constitution, which also introduced the position of president of the Council of Ministers, which is a prime minister's equivalent, has drastically reduced the president's authority, marking a significant change. Unlike before, it is the prime minister equivalent who will now represent the Togolese nation in international engagements such as state and official visits, including addressing international conventions such as the UN General Assembly. The Constitution's text says the holder will also have full authority and the power to manage the affairs of the government. After parliamentary elections, the leader of the majority party or coalition will serve as the prime minister equivalent. He or she will serve a 6-year term. The president of Togo will therefore have ceremonial roles once the new constitution takes effect.
Now guess who the prime minister equivalent is? What is that? So now the people do not have the mandate to choose their leader any longer. Now Togolese says no, it's time for you to go. They are tired. They do not see any development. They do not see anything that your family is doing for Togo to stay in power this long. They want their right to vote. They want their right to choose a president for themselves.
Certains veulent même marcher sur la présidence.
Aujourd'hui encore, nous sommes là depuis 8 heures du matin jusqu'à alors. Maintenant, on est tout près de franchir le barrage des...
We would like to know what ECOWAS is doing about this. What is African Union doing about this? Because this is happening under your watch and you are silent.
Présidence. On veut demander au FAURE de quitter aujourd'hui. Aujourd'hui, il a quitté. Nous, parce qu'on a demandé depuis la réforme, il n'a pas fait. Mais actuellement, là où on est, depuis hier, on est ici. Actuellement, nous, on ne veut plus la réforme, on veut qu'il quitte.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're good, hope you're fine. My name is Philomena and this is Time with Phil. If you're new on the channel, kindly subscribe. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. You guys are the real MVPs.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again today, I'm here to talk to you about FAURE GNASSINGBE. FAURE GNASSINGBE, the notorious dictator who refuses to leave power. After completing his 20 years in power, he changes the constitution and we enter the fifth.
Guys, as you watch this video, do not forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section.
He always starts over from zero. And now the goal is to do another 20 years because after all, he's still young. The plan is to do another 20 years and then change the constitution again so we can enter the 6th republic. And that way he can do a 6th term or a 7th or an 8th, he doesn't care at all. That way, he can also prepare his children to become president after him, just like his father did. He just arrested an artist named Amron. He sent 50 soldiers with almost 4 military cargo vehicles. Just because the guy said what he thought, but everything the guy said was the truth. And at the same time, I see Togolese people saying, yeah, but he went too far. He disrespected the president, the authorities. You have to respect all that. But those are the cowardly Togolese who say that, and the aware Togolese are here. And this time, it's not going to be like in past years. FAURE GNASSINGBE has banned all demonstrations in Togo since 2017, okay? And this time, it won't go through. FAURE GNASSINGBE is over for you. I'm telling you, you will try everything, but you will leave. And I'm asking all Togolese people to be united now because there are too many cowards among us. Cowardice is a diabolical spirit. I'm asking all Togolese people to be united this time against this man, his family, and his government. This is the moment for us to change the history of Togo. There must be a change of power in Togo. You come, you serve 5 years. If you don't help us, you leave. If you do well, you serve 2 terms. And that's it. That's all we want in Togo. It's really not complicated. A man can't just come and take over a country, he and his father, for 60 years, and you expect us to keep our mouth shut. Togolese people, rise up. This is the moment. This is the moment. Young people, now is the time to change things. Our grandparents couldn't do it, our fathers couldn't do it, but we're going to show this family that we're different.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Good day, fellow Africans. Good day, our brothers and sisters in Togo. My name is Manchaite, and I wish to extend this message and address to the President of Togo, FAURE GNASSINGBE. Your Excellency, my greetings to you with love. As a proud citizen of Africa and a Ghanaian by birth, I recognize the historical and cultural ties between our nations, Ghana and Togo. These connections are rooted in our shared traditions, aspirations, and the spirit of African unity. You became President of Togo on May 4th, 2005, after winning a controversial election following the death of your father, Iyadima, who ruled Togo for 38 years. Your Excellency, FAURE GNASSINGBE, I recall your presence in Ghana on multiple occasions where you witnessed democratic transitions. On January 7th, 2005, you stood with us as President John Ajekun Kufuor was sworn in. Again on 7th January 2009, you were with us. You came to witness another swearing in of President John Evans Atta Mills, and followed by John Dramani Mahama after a democratic elections. During the swearing in of office of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2017, you were there. The swearing in of the second term of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama this past January 7th, 2025, you represented. These moments, among others, have demonstrated Ghana's commitment to democracy, the rule of law, and respect for the will of the people. Yet after all these years of standing with Ghana in its democratic journey, it is deeply troubling that you have not extended the same democratic principles to the over 9.5 million Togolese. Despite your long rule of 20 years of office and your father's 38 years long holding onto power, making over 58 years of one family in power, Togo remains deprived of the true democratic experience that Ghana and many African nations have embraced. The people of Togo deserve better, and they deserve the right to freely choose their leaders, experience political freedom, and enjoy full rights without fear of oppression or dictatorship. Democracy is the implementation of various ideas and opinions of leadership to better the lives of the people. But in the case of the people of Togo, it is different. Because one family has hijacked the will and the right of the people to their advantage. Togo deserves independence from your family. Allow the beautiful people of Togo the right to choose their destiny as far as leadership is concerned. Your Excellency FAURE GNASSINGBE, you have subjected the voice of the masses in Togo. The people are scared to talk because their right to democracy is robbed by your family. 58 years of office for one family is enough. I call this black colonization. I call this dynasty. I call this autocracy. Mr. President FAURE GNASSINGBE, this is kleptocracy and not democracy. The people of Togo deserve much better than what they have today under your oppressive family. And this will definitely come to an end. It may take a while, but it will happen soon. We have seen the disgraceful fall of some African leaders who hijacked the will of the people and the right to choose their leaders. We saw Gaddafi, we saw Yahya Jammeh, we saw Omar Bongo, we saw Robert Mugabe. Omar al-Bashir went down. Mamadou Tanja of Niger went down. And soon we shall witness yours if you continue to refuse the people their right to be given to them. Mr. President FAURE GNASSINGBE, you will make yourself a great legacy if you allow the laws and the constitution of Togo to take full effect than the interest of you and your family. The people's interest should be supreme and must be allowed a full course. The ECOWAS community is watching aloof. African Union is silent, and one family is damaging the people's rights. Therefore, I am calling on African Union, the Economic Community of West African States, and the broader international community to intervene on behalf of the people of Togo. The time has come for Togo to break free from dynastic rule and experience true democracy, just like its neighbors. I urge all international democratic forces and citizens of conscience to stand with the people of Togo and demand an end to the entrenched rule of one family. Africa must move forward, and Togo cannot be left out. The future of our continent depends on our leaders who respect the will of the people, uphold democratic values, and govern with accountability. My fellow African Togolese in Togo and the diaspora, voice out. Do not be afraid. Let the world know the heinous experience under His Excellency FAURE GNASSINGBE. Speak out. It is your right. Demonstrate for the world to see. The regime of one family rule must stop, and the people of Togo must start dreaming beyond their current circumstances. Togo needs independence from the black family of greed. Ghana is enjoying an uninterrupted democracy of the Fourth Republic for over 33 years and has seen massive development and several economic opportunities. Togo is one of our closest families in Africa. Therefore, we wish they experience a peaceful change of government such as we have in Ghana.
One sure thing is, everything that has a beginning has an end, and this too shall pass. And now, ECOWAS and AU, this is your time to shine, no? This is the time for you to show Africans exactly what you do for the African continent. As a body that is in the best interest of Africans, show us, use this situation as an example to show Africans what you do exactly for the African continent. What do you think, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.